channel, everybody. So, the second topic I wanted to speak about today is basically why do some spells work and why do some spells not work? And there are a variety of reasons why that is. The main reason that I have noticed, and it could be very different for everybody else, but the main reason why I have seen a spell not working is due to negative energy on the person or the person that they're targeting. If you're doing a spell for yourself, a manifestation spell, and you have negative energy either built up around your aura or within your body, you really cannot attract what you're putting out. In addition to that, the type of ingredients that you're using in your spell is another factor. And another factor is the time of the month that you're doing these spells. So there's not just one reason why a spell would work or wouldn't work. There are numerous reasons why that could be. So when you're manifesting, you may have started at the beginning of the month, and 2, 3, maybe even 6 months later, you start to see it manifest, or maybe years later. The way to speed up that process is to be prepared, cleanse your energy before, during, and after your manifestations. I utilize candles to manifest. I've used herbs and other ingredients as well. One of the quickest ways to do manifestation is through smoke, incense, or candle. This goes back to what I said earlier about cleansing yourself. There are people out there who will tell you to utilize sea salt as a cleansing method. I've used it before. After a while, I had to change up my routine and I had to try out a lot of different other things and see what worked and what didn't work. So, sea salt was one of the cleansing methods that I used. I dissolved it and I took a bath with it. That was one method. Another method is using this right here, which is camphor. Camphor is a good cleansing method to remove a lot of heavy energy from your aura. Usually they come in 4s in a block. You could order it online. You could buy it in any discount store, Botanicas. It's a very good cleansing method, but I stopped using it after a while because I found something else that works better than that. So we talked about the sea salt as a cleansing method. We talked about the camphor as a cleansing method. You can crush yourself, put it in water, and you can bathe with it. Be mindful not to use hot water because it will burn your skin. Another cleanser that I've utilized for heavy energies is this right here, red lavender water. I would utilize this and I would pour about a quarter amount into an empty bottle, fill it with water, and I would take a shower with that. Another thing I would utilize is camphor water. I think I paid close to $5 for this camphor water. Another method I've used is lavender oil. And I've also used these lavender essential oils as well. Now, what I would do is I would not mix all of them at the same time. I would utilize one product at a time. Warm water, not hot water. The hot water will burn your skin. And you can make this into a bath. Shower from your head all the way come down to your feet. You can either soak your feet in it too, but I would definitely say to take a shower to cleanse your entire aura. And what you're doing is, whenever you create one of these baths, whichever one you choose, you're praying to remove negative energy that's built up on your aura. Okay? I would never, ever, ever recommend anyone to take a shower with frankincense oil. Please do not do that. Frankincense does not clear away negative energy. I personally would use frankincense if I'm doing a spell on somebody. If I'm doing a spell on someone, I would use this and it will 100% work. Do not use that as a cleanser. I've known people to use frankincense and sage, and they start lighting sage, and then they start having a whole bunch of problems after they do that. So, excuse me, if I was to cleanse my home, I would utilize the camphor to cleanse out my home. And what I would do is, on a piece of charcoal, I would light the charcoal and put the camphor on it and wave it around my room, my space where I'm in, to cleanse out that energy. After I'm done with that, I would utilize one of these cleansing methods to cleanse out my aura. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of different reasons why people manifestations work and do not work. Another cleanser is Saint Michael, and you can buy the incense, but I would look into buying the Saint Michael cologne, and you mix the Saint Michael cologne into your bath water, and you're going to take a shower with it. And basically what you're doing is you're praying to Saint Michael, or you can pray to Jesus. You can use the same Saint Michael cologne, mix it in some water, and you're praying to Jesus, or you can pray to Saint Michael, either or. It will still be effective. And basically what you're doing is you're praying to bind up the evil spirits that are in your body. So basically, a simple prayer would be, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, I sincerely pray for you to bind up all evil spirits, unclean spirits, and demonic spirits that are possessing and oppressing me internally and externally, and cast them into hell. That's what I would say while utilizing a Saint Michael cologne, the red lavender, the camphor water, the red lavender oil. Right? That's a prayer I would say while utilizing one of those baths. Now, mind you, I would not mix all of these together. I would utilize one product at a time. You say that prayer, you bind up those evil spirits and negative energies that are inside of you, and also the ones that are binded to your aura. You take a shower from your head to your toe, and then wash off. You rinse off your body with regular water, and you'll see a difference. So those are different examples and different tools that you can use to cleanse your energy. Once again, I would not And I repeat, I would not use the frankincense as a cleanser. I would use frankincense if I'm doing work on somebody. Frankincense, in my experience that I've seen, causes more problems, and it's really to open ways for a spell to work. So if you want to do a manifestation spell, I would definitely recommend using the frankincense because that will definitely work. Okay. Now that we spoke about cleansers and cleansing items, cleansing products, what I do want to speak about is herbs. You can also use something like this. This is this is a tea that I bought. It's called Tranquility, and it's a bunch of different flowers that are blended up in here. Let me read the ingredients that we have in here. You have passion flower, vervain, rose, lavender, spearmint, and a couple other flowers that are blended up in here. You can steep this, some hot water. You can drink it, or you can utilize it in a bath. This was essentially a tea, but I used it in a bath. Poured a couple of it in some hot water, let it steep, and then I took a shower with it. That's also a cleansing bath. And I would utilize the same prayer. Another prayer that you can say is, you're praying to Jesus or your higher power to remove negative or black energy that's built up on your aura and inside of your body. While you're pouring that bath over you. So those are some cleansing methods and items that I've utilized to cleanse out my aura. Okay, so those are some reasons why when you do a spell, they may or may not work because you have negative energy built up on you. There is another bath that I do have here. It's a St. Michael bath. I've used this many times. As you can see, the bottle has been it's almost empty, but I've used the St. Michael bath many times to cleanse out my aura. And it's the same simple prayer. You're praying to St. Michael, you're praying to Jesus to bind up any unclean spirits, evil spirits, and demonic spirits that are possessing and oppressing your mind, your body, and your soul, and you're asking them to cast them into hell. And you'll see a difference once you're done